Hey guys, I'm back again. Kimmy Vapes here. Thanks for clicking on my channel. Today I've got the DPRO 133 Premium Kit by CoilArt to review for you. So let's have a vape. We'll go down and take a look at what comes with the kit. Okay, and here's the up and close of the DPRO 133 Premium Kit by CoilArt. This kit can come in black, brass, red, blue, silver, copper, or multicolor. I did receive the red one. And on the back here, you'll see it comes with what the kit contains. The auto adjusting 510 pin. It is a dual 18650 battery compartment. It's a 0.1 ohm compatibility. And the type of batteries it takes is 18650s. Here you have an attention box with a lot of warnings about safety. This is an unregulated mod, so make sure that if you're using an unregulated mod, you do understand Ohm's law, battery safety, and how to match your resistance to the batteries that you're using. We'll go ahead and flip it back over and open it up. It comes in this very nice CoilArt box. And here you can see you have the mod, a bag of coils and cotton, the RDA in the matching red color. This is the DPRO RDA, an Allen tool, spare O-rings, grub screws, and a 510 squonking pin. And then below there, you have a DPRO CoilArt diagram showing how to build in single coil or dual coil. And then on the back, it's just showing you each of the pieces, the DPRO RDA, the Ultim drip tip, the lead battery indicator, the fire button, the DPRO 133, and the battery door at the bottom. So at the top there, you can see there is the lead indicator when you insert your batteries, the spring-loaded 510 pin, very nice and springy. And if you flip it over at the bottom, you'll see there's the battery door where you push forward and then it'll open up, and it has a little hinge but no spring, so it is kind of floppy but feels very sturdy. It does not feel like it's gonna break or anything. And it seems like this is aluminum here and then possibly plastic casing there. It might also be aluminum there, but it does feel slightly different. And then there's your battery compartment. And this is a dual parallel mod, so you'll see by the battery indicators there at the top, you'll insert your batteries both negative side up and positive side down for both batteries. So let's go ahead and get a pair of batteries and we'll insert those. The batteries that I am using in this device are the Sanyo VTC 5As. These are pretty much my preferred battery for all of my devices, both regulated and unregulated. So again, we'll just insert both the batteries, positive side down, bring that little door forward, push down and back. And then your batteries are nice and secure, no rattle. 5 clicks to turn on. And you'll see there the LED lights flashing. Those indicate how much battery you have. So all 4 lit up is a full battery. 3 lit up is 75%, 2 50%, 1 is 25%. Now, even though this is a unregulated parallel mod, it does come with battery protections, reverse battery protection, and low voltage protection. So the cutoff is 3.3 volts. And I had used this mod already before I reboxed it for the unboxing portion, and it does cut off at 3.3 volts. And then here, of course, the nice clicky, almost too clicky. It's very hollow sounding, but very responsive. And the mod is 84 millimeters tall, 44 millimeters deep, and 28 millimeters wide. Let's go ahead and take a look at the RDA. Now the RDA does come with an Ultim disc that goes over the 510 on the bottom, and that is to help with heat dissipation so that you're not transferring heat to your mod, which is nice. And of course it also has an Ultim 810 drip tip. It's not the widest board drip tip, but this also doesn't have a lot of airflow since it only has one small hole on each side. And it is, of course, a press fit 810, so you can use all of your other Goon style drip tips on this device. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top cap. Nothing real special about the top cap. It is also made of aluminum, very lightweight. It has a slightly conical shape inside, but again, it's also a rather small opening there too, so that helps with the flavor as well. And then here is your deck. It is a 24 millimeter deck. It is postless. You can use this in either single or dual coil. The airflow comes through the sides of the posts here, and they are slightly angled down. If I can get that to show up on camera there, they do angle slightly downward. Very nice deck. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do a build. Now, since this is an unregulated mod, I want to know where my ohms are before I fire this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this RDA over to a regulated mod. And if you're wondering what this beat up thing here is, it is actually my lost Babe Triad. It looks rather beat up, but I'll tell you, it still works perfectly for me. It has a DNA 200 chip in it, so it's really good at reading coils. Okay, and as you can see here, this is the positive side, which is surrounded by the peak insulator, and then this is the negative side. So we'll be putting each coil this way in the deck, and the airflow will be hitting directly on those coils. The coils I will be using today are Clean AF coils, and these are Tricore Aliens 328 gauge wires wrapped in 36 gauge, all stainless steel. Now, because this is a postless deck, we'll have to pre-clip our leads, and that can lead to some guessing the first couple times you build this RDA, and then after that you're gonna kind of know exactly where you want to cut your leads. If you don't want your legs flying everywhere, make sure to place your finger on them. Alright, so that's where I've cut my leads. Let's go ahead and see how it fits in the deck. They're still a little high, and I also want to space these coils. I like all of my coils spaced because it just makes it easier heating them up, and I don't have to worry about any hot spots. Okay, and there is my coil placement. Have it so that airflow is hitting directly on those coils. I could have left those coils a little bit longer, and I actually would have liked to. I cut my leads a little short. The last time I put a build in this, I actually cut them too long, so kind of overestimated myself there. But we'll see how she vapes. Let's go ahead and pulse the coils and wick her up. Beautiful. Those coils started glowing immediately, evenly from the inside out, which is exactly what we want. So now we can wick her up. The e-liquid I'm going to be using today is Razzie Clouds by TGS Cloud Juice. Very delicious raspberry e-liquid. It is a 70 VG, 30 PG, and 3 milligram nip. So now we just find our airflow holes and line them up. Pop your top cap on, and we're ready to put it on our mod. Now, as you can see, I have a little bit of leaking coming out of the airflow holes. This is not a very deep juice well. The juice well is only about 3 millimeters deep, so it is very easy to over drip on this RDA, even with that side airflow, because the deck is so shallow. When you're first dripping on there, it can come out those air holes, so just be careful of over dripping. 5 clicks on, and it should fire. There we go, vapor. Now this is a 0.12 build, so it is kind of low. This can fire though down to 0.1 ohms. And the reason why it's called a 133 is because calculated based on that, it should be delivering 133 watts when at full battery. Now, as I stated earlier, this is a parallel mod, meaning that both batteries are in parallel configuration, and that will double your amperage on your batteries. That's what allows you to build so low. And also it will double your battery hours. So you should experience longer battery life as well as being able to build lower on this particular mod. Let's go ahead, take it back up, have a vape on it, and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, so that was an up close of the CoilArt DPRO 133 kit. So what are my thoughts on it? I really like this parallel unregulated kit. It's great for the beginners that are just looking to get into unregulated mods because it does have some protections. It's got a battery meter, battery protection such as reverse battery protection and low voltage battery protection. Now that doesn't go to say, hey, I've been using sub-ohm tanks and regulated mods, I'm going to buy this unregulated kit and just start vaping. Now you do still need to do some homework, know your Ohm's law, understand battery safety, and how to match your ohms to your batteries that you're using. With that said, this is a great small device. It feels sturdy in the hand. It's lightweight. It can be run in single battery as well as dual parallel. Now, why you'd want to run it in single battery when you can run it in dual parallel, I don't know. But the option is there. So if you just have one battery on hand, you can run this in single battery mode. The RDA is great, easy to build. Amazing flavor. It's slightly restrictive direct lung, even with it all the way open. I actually have mine at halfway for a nice restrictive direct lung, and the flavor is really popping on this. It comes with an 810 drip tip, so all of your goon drip tips will fit in it. Now, it didn't come with a 510 drip tip adapter, which was kind of surprising considering almost all RDAs do now. But it did come with a squonk pin. So if you're really in love with the flavor on this RDA, you can use it on your squonk devices as well. Now let's talk a little bit about the cons. So the button for me is a little hollow sounding. It's very clicky, very responsive, but it just kind of sounds hollow, and that makes it loud. So if you're someone that's annoyed by how loud your button is on here, this might bother you some. Also, another con is there are no venting holes at the bottom of this device. All mods, even regulated, should come with vent holes for the batteries in the event that something goes wrong and they do vent. Now, of course, when they vent, this latch isn't that strong, so it probably will blow the door off. But still, I would have liked to see some vent holes in the bottom door there. The other con I have is for the RDA, and that's the shallow juice well. I really wish this juice well was just a little bit deeper so I didn't have to be so careful when I'm dripping from the top. But you can drip from the top. Just be aware it's easy to over drip. And those are the only cons I have. This is a really great unregulated parallel kit, and you can get it on CoilArt's website right now for $69.99. So if you're interested, go grab you one. Thank you again for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload my next video. Thank you again, guys, for watching. Have a great day. See you later.